Hello, Make Electric. How are you doing, sir? Now, I don't know if you guys are aware of this or not, but over a year ago, um, an individual by the name of Von Helton kind of got himself in a little bit of pickle. And how that happened was um, he was responding to I don't know what he believed at the time, not really there. I wasn't there at the time when all this shit happened. But it was of course, the famous Kelly chat log. I'm sure everybody is aware with that. Just a show of thumbs. Does everybody know what the fucking Kelly chat log is all about? Does everybody know what that means? How many people? Is there anyone that doesn't know what it means? And by the way, I'm sorry that I'm late. I apologize. There's just some technical issues we're just trying to work out. Well, here's the thing. Vaughn got himself in a little bit of pickle there. Because a grown man decided that he was going to come on Blog TV and pretend to be a 14-year-old little girl and try to snare and entrap Mr. Von Helton into saying and doing something in a text log that he would regret probably forever. Oh, but it doesn't stop there. Oh, no. No, it doesn't stop there. And, of course, did he goof up? Yeah, he did. Did he provide his email? Yes, he did. Did he agree to acquire some photographs from this person? Yes, he did. But what people are also not looking at is the individual himself that pulled that shit off did it solely as a means to harass that man, not on the internet, but in real life, by calling his home over and over and over and fucking with him and shit. Send him pizza, sending shit in the mail to him, berating him around and about, calling CPS. Those were for other reasons, so I'm told. The Kelly chat log was brought up over and over and over and over again. But nobody really wanted to show who the fuck this guy was. The guy who was the anonymous person, supposedly, that busted, that pwned Von Helton, right? Because he was wearing an anonymous mask, and nobody knew who he was, did they? Nobody knew his name. Nobody knew his face. And why was that? Because he was wearing a mask. If you can't see what's behind the mask, and a dude's never, shown you his face, how are you going to be able to tell that, that's that person? How are you going to be able to tell? But nobody wants to question that this man, 30-year-old man, is sneaking around the internet pretending to be a little girl. Don't you think there's something wrong with that picture? Isn't there something wrong with somebody sneaking around the internet pretending to be a 14-year-old girl? You don't find anything wrong with that? I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure because I'm not an attorney and I'm not law enforcement. But if I'm not mistaken, for somebody to pretend to be a little child as a means to lure in other children, that's a crime within itself. Last time I checked. Not really positive. But that doesn't matter because this isn't a jury, this isn't some criminal law, nothing. But apparently this keeps going on. You have Mark Groening that is trying to set up Mr. Cancerman COINTELPRO, stating that he's a racist by doing some stupid-ass trickery, flash, Adobe Photoshop nonsense. He gets busted at it, and then tries to backpedal and say, well, maybe this happened, maybe that happened. Fuck off, dude. You're trying to bust people. You're trying to set them up. Shit didn't work out. You got busted. And now you want to act like a fucking limp dick about it. So, let me explain to you what happened today. It has taken over a year. But guess what happened? You're going to love this. Mr. Child Impersonator Kelly Chatlogger, we got your goods. Isn't that neat? We got your full name, your full address, your telephone number. And if you don't believe I have that telephone number, you get in here and co-host and double dog me to call the number, and I will. Isn't that neat? This is so neat. And that information, excluding your address, I'm not willing to share that with the class. Excluding your telephone number, I am not willing to share that with the class either. But I'm going to share your first, your middle, and your last name with the class and let them do the math. You don't mind, do you? Because after all, I hate to tell you this, but you probably heard me say this a bajillion times. Monty is a constitutionalist, whether you like it or not. I'm not a badass, I'm just a guy. But I believe in a thing called the Constitution. And in the Constitution, there's a little clause in there, Mr. Kelly Chatlog, that states one has the right, not the privilege, but the right to address their accuser. Well, Mr. Von Helton did not know who you were because you didn't tell him. Mr. Von Helton had no way of identifying you because you didn't identify yourself. However, you were just as happy as pie to run around the internet pointing the finger at Von Helton. Now, what he did was wrong, in my opinion. Yeah, it was wrong. And it is bad, and I don't agree with people of that mindset, and I don't. But there could have been a plethora of reasons why that happened, and we probably will never know why it happened because we weren't there at the time. And if we were there at the time, you don't know what was in his mind. Maybe he had 3 or 4 different, text chats going up. You don't fucking know. You weren't there. You don't know what's in his mind. We do know that he was doing a live broadcast. We also know he was listening to George Noory. We also know that he was in at least one email, whatever you want to call it. We do know that. We also know, I don't know about you, but I've been in a Skype conversation with this one and that one at the same time and sent the wrong message to the wrong person. I've done that several times. I've done it on Blog TV, I've done it on Skype. Now, am I trying to excuse away what happened? No, but I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt. So, anyway, I'm just letting you know that this knucklehead by the name of October Reigns, which I am not. You understand me? I am not October Reigns. I don't give a shit what you say. You're dumber than a fucking rock. If you're blind and you're hard of hearing, that's your problem. October Reigns is not me. I do not have a 1975 porno mustache, and I don't wear big glasses. Wrong. And I don't even talk that way, either in text or the other way. Anyway, this individual this morning put out a video on YouTube exposing this Nimrod. Sure did. And within 30 minutes, that son of a bitchin' video was flagged down. Well, oh my. I copied that video and made an alteration my damn self. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to tell you something right now. You ain't going to flag down this video. You want to bet? How much? Yeah, you ain't going to flag it down. You ain't going to be able to flag it down. But I'm going to get to the point of I'm going to help you on how you can flag it down. Now, what you can do, seeing that you're in the state of Michigan, and I'm in the state of Colorado. One, you don't know who I am. You don't know my name. You think you do. If you think that I'm that other guy that you're sending pizzas to, you send the paperwork to him. Okay? That's all you got to do. You get your fat ass, get your ass an attorney in my state, and you go get a subpoena. Or subpoena my ISP. You got that? Isn't that neat? Not my ISP, not the one that I am using to chat with you right now, but the one in which I'm pushing bandwidth. You do that. Okay? It's not slander if it's true. No. Because you, sir, are Mr. Anonymous Dick in your mouth. Actually, your username was Mr. Anonymous Dick. And you were so happy to show God and everybody how wonderful you were about setting up Von Helton for something that was, you know, could he have gone to jail for it? I don't know. I'm not law enforcement. I have no idea. It doesn't matter to me. But today, ladies and gentlemen, we are certainly going to dazzle you with the information at hand. And you ain't going to flag this one down. Isn't that cool? You don't mind, do you? It's going to be a hoot. So the people involved, if you didn't mind, you know, putting the link in the chat log so everyone can go take a peek at who this sumbitch is. Oh, please do share the link with anybody that you so wish. All right? You do what you want to do. It's going to be a lot of fun because you ain't going to flag that down. Isn't that neat? That is so neat. There you go. Toys Party, by the way, stands for tired of your shit. And certainly am tired of your shit. And all you other fucking dumb son of a bitches in the world that want to flag down my videos, they'll be going up on Toys Party and you ain't going to touch them. Isn't that neat? Don't give a fuck. I ain't scared of you. There you go. Go get the guy's name. Send it to him. Don't give a shit. Don't give a fuck. Flag that down, bitch. You ain't gonna. Isn't that neat? It's so cool. Money's gonna go on break, so you just have a real good time with that. Sure am. Be right back.